about this medical shit. Okay, he the one took the bullet out of my head. You know what I mean? He gonna tap in on another video. Cuz at work right now. That's the only reason. If he went at work, I'll have Cuz get on here right now and tell it. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna have another video of you because I was telling one of my supporters and shit that was asking me about this. That's how I ended up telling this story. That I tell you, I'm gonna have my brother verify. He took the bullet out of my head right here. This is a bullet, man. My brother literally, you know what I mean, when he was cutting my hair, took the bullet out of my head in the hospital. Okay, but so other people, so it's gonna be some continuance to this story. You know what I mean? With some verification with some other people that was involved. And so they all said that once they hit me, well, I said all that to say my brother said I was hit 11, 12, 13, 15 times, all that. I always known me hit 7. Now I got scars, but some of my scars are, I'm thinking one bullet hit me twice. That's what I think, because like I got 2 scars right here, you know what I mean, and 1 over here, and they look like that's the same bullet to me. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought the bullet went through my leg right here and came out right here and hit it, but maybe I did get hit all them times. I don't know. I don't remember. I remember I was, that sure had me gone. I was blacked out. I know I got hit all up under here. You know what I mean? I got hit in my motherfucking legs. You know what I mean? Bam. I know I got hit right here, hit my main artery. That's why they cut me right here, bam, and then came over here, man. I got one right here. I got one that then it hit me, then it blew my dick off. Got one right by a nigga shit, and that bullet was stuck right here. I got that out in the county. I know that. You know what I mean? I got one grazed me and one was stuck in my head. And but I don't know, man. I don't even know. I always thought I got hit 7 times. I'm not sure. I always looked at 7, you know what I mean? 7, 7, 7. I thought it was, I got hit 7 times. They gave me 7 years in prison for it. And I was in a coma 7 days. I know I was in a coma 7 days. I know I did 7 years in prison for getting shot. I didn't shoot shit. And I know that I think I got set, you know what I mean? But my brother say I got, my brother and sister and mom and them. And then in my medical files, it just said multiple guns. In my medical files and my arrest papers, my paperwork, my court transcripts and all, it just said multiple gun wounds. It didn't say no number. So that the number is, to this day, is like, only God know. The police know how many times they discharged their motherfucking weapon, though. They know too. The motherfuckers know how many times they squeezed on a nigga. You know what I mean? So anyway, they say when they hit me a gang of time, boom, boom, I spun. I guess that's how they dome me. Everybody say I spin. I'm like, damn, them bullets had me spinning. They was really blazing my shit. Boom, they said I was spinning. Bam, now I seen that motherfucker spin before. I was like, ooh, later after that, I was like, ooh, that's how they did me. I seen somebody spin and get hit before. And they spin. I was like, damn. They said it was spinning me. BD said, boom, I guess that's how they hit me in the head. They spin me. Boom. When they spin me, I fall. Bam. Bam. They said I fall like this and I'm out of it. And the police walking in, they said I was just like, do this, get up. And they like, no, rag. BD and my baby mama and Tammy, they like, no. You know what I mean? BD like, rag, get down. That's what they said. Now remember, this people telling me, this is the BD telling me this when we sell these in Ironwood. I don't know, I'm asking cuz. I don't know what the fuck. They say, I get up. They said a gun right there. No, don't do it. I get up, I grab a motherfucker. I'm surprised the police let me get up. I actually grab cuz and get up and try to give it to him again. And they serve me some more. Boom, bam, boom. Spin me again. And I fall again. Boom. Fall again on my face. Bam. They said I like this again. The gun go. And they said I open my eyes like, bam. And I'm like, and they like, no, don't do it. And I just, bam. I just was out of it. They found me like that. You know what I mean? And my BM said, they immediately put the white sheet on me. It was me, but she seen my pigtails. Because she had just did them. I had a jury crew, and she just put the pigtail. I used to get the diamond parts, you know what I mean? Throw the blue rubber bands in there, just like that shit curl, just slinky, you know what I mean? That's how I was rocking. She said she seen the white sheet, and she just seen, and BD was trying to hold her, like, no, can you tell her, no, homegirl, you tripping? No, you can't see that. You pregnant, you tripping. And she fighting, and she got enough strength to throw BD off of her. And fighting with the police, and I always remember that song Tupac, Just Like Daddy, always master bump that shit over and over in the pen. And I always remember when he said, Throwing blows at the poles, breaking your nails, screaming loud, going all out. Damn, I did. Stay locked down at mom's house watching the kids, the whole bit. And I be in the VI, I see you daily. My fake homies try to fuck you run and tell me. That's why I stay committed. I thank God every time I hit it, hoping you forgive me for the times I bullshit. You know what I mean? Me and used to get the world. We untouchable, screaming like you done every time I'm fucking you. That mommy, that's my shit. Just like daddy, come on. Just like daddy. That shit remind me of that nigga said throwing blows at the popos, breaking your neck. Because they say that's what she was doing, nigga. She threw BD off of her. Nigga, she pregnant. She 5'2", 130. Little bitty motherfucker. And rushed the police, and I'm glad they didn't kill her. And I don't know if it was between the tussling with the police and the homie and the stress, and maybe it was or the stress. I think it was a little bit of both. To where she miscarried and lost the baby. So these motherfuckers killed me, killed my baby, cuz. So now you see why I hate it. It's more to it than that, than why I hate them people. It's all my life, man. My mama, my brother, my mama, my dad, my cousin, we all like suffered at the hands of them motherfuckers, man. So many, you know what I mean? They done killed my homies and shit. Some of my homies, a couple of my boys I grew up with. It's just shit, man. You know what I mean? They just shot the homegirl when she was pregnant, killed her baby back in the day when I was a kid. Like, it just fuck them people, man. I can't stand them motherfuckers, man. And so, I was lying on us, putting cases on us, get on the stand like they doing way more dirt than us, then go get up and convict us and lie on us on this. Fuck them people, cuz. And so, yeah, man, she lose the balance. So I'm in a coma and all that shit. I come to, like 5 days, I wake up, cuz. I'm putting out there, I wake up, I look up, I see her. She talking about, I told you. Hold on. Yeah, first thing she say, I told you. When I open my eyes, I see her, she looking so motherfucking pretty as she ever looked, so beautiful. Her hair was salty. She looked like an angel to my open my eyes, cuz. And she said, I told you. I told you. Why you didn't let her? I told you. And I was like, damn, I told you the white man was gonna shoot you a lot of times in front of the house. Why you didn't listen to me? And I'm like, I got scared. I'm like, I was hooked up to, I had the chest tube. See, I was hooked up to the machine, this right there. You know what I mean? These more bullet wounds. They hit me. See, bullet wounds. These all sheriffs. Cause ain't no nigga in the streets ever shot me. No gang members ever shot me, cuz not even close. Niggas ain't even popped at me like that. And I had the chest tube, had the 2 chest tubes on me, had me hooked up to the machines, the vitals and shit. So that shit spooked me to where I was like, beep, beep. My shit went up and they rushing in like, get out of here. And I went back out and I back out of it for 2 days. Then when I woke up after the 2, so that's what made it the whole 7 days. And I woke up, and my mama was right there, and her tears was falling on me and shit, and she was crying, and she was like, thank you, God, and woo-woo, and she was praying with me and shit. And I was so evil before this shit happened to where when my mom used to try to pray with me, like, I would just be like I was on some bullshit, bro. Like, I was lost. I was gone. I was on some bullshit. Like, my mom be holding my hand, praying me. I'm like, I wasn't trying to hear none of that. I was like, nigga, I was fucked up. Boy. I lost myself at the time. You know what I mean? I was atheist. Like, I stopped believing. I was fucked up. I was lost. This was so God brought me back down to earth, showed me shit is real. And that ain't the first. That was the first time. Wasn't the last. Was another time. Brought my motherfucking ass back down there. But I ain't never strayed away from God as far as beliefs or none of that after that. Yeah, bro. And moms prayed with me and all that. You know what I mean? And that was February. I woke up on March 5th, cuz. That was March 5th. I remember I went out of it. February 22 days after my mama's birthday. My mama's birthday was the 25th. I got gunned down on the 27th early in the morning. You know what I mean? And I woke up March 5th, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Nigga handcuffed to the motherfucker. My legs was all big. I was bruised the fuck up. I was fucked up, bro. And I had a wristband that said LA shot. I'm like, damn, my LA County wristband. I was booked. I'm like, what the fuck? The sheriff was right there. I'm like, I had the tube down my throat, shit in my nose, tube machine. I couldn't talk, so I'm like, and my mom said, don't try to talk, write it down. And I wrote down what happened. And she just started crying. She don't you don't remember nothing? Even the sheriff dude, even the police looked up, the deputy, I'm like, nah. That's where I fucked up at. rookie mistake on my behalf, saying that in front of this dude. So he's like, oh, he don't remember nothing. So that's why they was able to concoct their story and do whatever they did. And they like, damn, he don't even know who shot him. So they able to have some whole other fall guys to say who shot me. Like it was deep, bro. It's deep. This shit gets deep. So I learned, I was like, I don't remember what happened. And she was like, Mom's like, don't worry about it. Just rest. We'll figure it out. And she was like, you don't remember nothing. Then I started saying, I'm like, what I'm booked for? And then they started reading they was like, I had like 9 charges. I had 9 charges. I had like 4 murders, nigga, attempted murder, assault with a damn. I'm like, so all the time thinking like, ooh, I'm thinking in my head, okay, either there was some bodies on that gun, cause like that was a turf gun, came from a crackhead. That motherfucker moved around. Ain't no telling what happened with that gun. I was like, it was some bodies on that gun, or somebody that implicated me in some bullshit. Somebody on some bullshit in jail or something, and on some weak shit, and trying to come from up under something, and it implicated me in something. Those are the 2 things I'm thinking. Cause I'm like, fuck. But the whole time, it was just they charged me like that with the murders. It was some bullshit, bro. It was some whole. They charged me with the attempted murders and the murders on the same people. My gun never discharged. Who I attempted murder or murder, my gun never discharged. That motherfucker was a full 38 special, 6 bullets still in that motherfucker. That motherfucker was a revolver. They on jail, so I don't know how I'm trying to get off and didn't no bullets discharged. I fought that shit for fucking a whole year. So I'm in a whole year in the county. I had a paid lawyer. He was a good lawyer. This nigga, I'm like 10 months into the case when this nigga tell me damn near finna, you know what I mean, in pre-trial type shit. When he tell me that he fucking the DA, cuz. He telling me the DA bitch, you know what I mean, bitch bodied up, sexy bitch. Bitch was thick, titties, big ass legs. I remember I was like, damn, I was looking at I remember one time I noticed. But I'm just trying to take my life, so I ain't lusting on this bitch, but I noticed that one time, like, damn. And that was it. But I wasn't like, ooh, I'm thinking like, fuck this bitch. You know what I mean? This nigga gonna whisper, and he's like, look, she got a nice leg, look at that ass, huh? This nigga gonna whisper this to me while we in court. I'm like, nigga, pay attention to the judge. Pay attention to what, man, fuck this bitch. I'm thinking like, nigga, this bitch trying to give me life. I'm fighting 30 to life. This bitch, nigga, I'm ready to take any deal that don't got an L. I'm trying to tell my lawyer, try to get me 15. I'm hoping for 15, nigga. Just no, ain't no L. Like, nigga, anything without an L. And he's like, man, you might have to take, he telling me you might have to take some double digits. And ain't gonna be no life. You ain't getting life. Don't worry about that. You ain't killed nobody, man. You ain't finna get life, man. You ain't. So I'm like, 3 strikes just came out. So he like, he tell me that, he like, nah, I gotta tell you something. He like, man, like, I asked for a recess. He asked for a recess. We go into the little back of the little, into the court, back in the little, what's the name? The little visiting attorney bit. He like, man, I went to law school with old girl. He like, man, I was fucking her and her homegirl for years, man. I done sniff coke off her ass, off her booty, man. Like that bitch ain't, that bitch, I know that bitch. That bitch party with me. That's when I learned the game, right then and there. That's when I learned about the system. Remember, I'm 19, bro. I turned 20 now, and I turned 20 in there. So this is when I learned about the system and how shit worked in life, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, oh, he's like, yeah. So he like, I said, look, bro, I sure wish you would have been told me this, nigga. So what I pay you for, nigga, I said, look, I don't give a fuck. You gotta fuck that bitch, lick her pussy, lick her toes, lick her booty, whatever the fuck you gotta do, bro. Get me a deal, man. Anything that don't gotta do with it, try to get me something under 15, bro. I was ready to take 50, but now you telling me that. He like, I got you. That's what I've been trying to tell you the whole time. You could have been told me, nigga. The fuck you mean trying? So bam, cuz go back in there with the bitch. He come back about 45 minutes later. He like, look, this the deal. You either gonna get 8 with half, with 2 strikes, or 7 with 85, which you serve 85% of. You serve half-time, you only serve 4 years, but you'll have 2 strikes. I wouldn't take that if I was you. You're young, you're a gang member, you're active, you can go to prison, anything can happen. You can fight somebody, you can stab somebody in prison and get struck out, anything. You know what I mean? Or you can get out and just cut your case. So I went to you young, you gang banging, you active, you still got a lot of maturing to do before I can tell you ain't finna calm down no time soon. So he said, if I was you, I wouldn't take that one, but that sounds good. I know, like, no, you'll be out in 4 years possibly. but or 7 with 85%, which you do a little bit more, but only 1 strike. Ain't no getting around the strike. So he explained the strike shit to me. That's when that shit first came out. Like now it's early night. It came out just like a few months ago. You know what I mean? The shit came out in November of 94. He explained the whole strike thing to me and all that. I'm like, man, bro. So I say, give me 10 days. I need 10 days we're going to postpone this. I need 10 days to think about it. I got to talk it over with my family and sit on it. You know what I mean? But to figure out which one I'm going to take, you know what I mean? If I want to do this. He like, bet, I can do that, no problem. So he give me the 10 days. We come back, we go, the judge give a nigga 10 days. Like, you come back on woo-woo. Now I'm in the crip module where we supposed to not have been in 95. Where the do-rocks are supposed to not be in. Yeah, we in the crib module. 18 thick at the time. So I tell all the homies, I'm the youngest one, so I tell all the homies, they all been in prison before. I'm telling we in there thick, cuz. Me, Creep, Crazy D, Lil Crazy D, Tutu. That's 3 brothers in that motherfucker. Tutu, Evil Bone, 3D, Lil Gangsta T, Tick, Do-Rock Tick, Wheelbone, Bubs, C-Wack, that's 12, Diablo, I think that's about it. That's probably about it. Right then, there was all them homies in there at that time. And me and Tutu was the only ones who haven't been in prison yet. Tutu was in that motherfucker he just had got 5 years and a half. He was in the, me and Tutu Tutu like a year, probably like 9-10 months older than me or some shit like that, I think. So he was right closer to my age than Creep was like a year older than Cuz. Creep 2 years older than me, and then Crazy D, Crazy D's is like a year older than that. Everybody else was like significant. Well, was pretty much, yeah. Like, so they all been in the prison. They tell me, they like, oh, like Blue Rag, Cuz, young homie, you better take that deal, Cuz. Take the 7, Cuz. I was like, if I'm gonna take any weed, I'm gonna take the 7. I'm like, take that 7, Cuz. And don't let these men, they'll stretch your ass out, Cuz. You a gang member, you a documented gang member, Cuz. You're a documented do-rock crip. You young and active. You had a lot going on out there, Cuz. You know what I mean? You got a name, Cuz. That shit be going just like that shit goes in the streets. That shit goes a long ways in the courts, Cuz, in these prisons and jails too. These motherfuckers don't play with motherfuckers having big reputations, respected, reputable gang members. They don't like that shit. They hate that shit because you got too much influence. They don't like that shit. You got influence to make motherfuckers, to have some structure, organized crime, to get motherfuckers doing all type of shit. So they don't like people like you, man. They got leadership quality. They got a brain. They got smoke. They got the you know what I mean, the aggressiveness and the intelligence together. They don't like that, bro. You're a threat. So they lacing me, cuz, like, take that deal, cuz, you young, cuz, you got a down-ass girl, cuz, she ain't going nowhere, cuz. You got bitches, cuz, you got your peoples, you got your money, you a young nigga, you got your moms, you got your bitch, she ain't going nowhere. Look how she runs, she love you to death, cuz, you gonna see you with it. Then you got little side bitches. You gonna be good, you gonna be hustling, you gonna make money, you gonna have a sack. I already know how you gonna get at, you gonna be good in prison, man. Trust me, you gonna want to depend eventually, cuz, you young and active, cuz. Go ahead, take that deal, Rag, quit playing. Oh yeah, Lil Bird. Lil Bird came through that motherfucker. No. Take that back. Lil Bird didn't want to come. He went to the state marshal. Because Creek called Cuz down for a crime. Yeah, Lil Bird didn't go. I seen Cuz, and Lil Bird looked out for me. I went to court and seen Lil Bird. Yeah. No, Lil Bird didn't come over there. But it was just us. That was it. It was us, yeah. At that time, right then and there. And we was 2 cells away from the school. We was in Baker 8 and Baker 9. Sometime we was in, then it was Baker 7, was the Compton neighborhoods. Shadow and Mousy and them. They said, the other homie, Baby Percy. And, Mo from Hat Gang was in that cell. And then it was like, one of the homies and shit, couple of, and then the next two cells was the schoolyards, and the next two cells they trained. Then that was 7. Then 6 and 5 was schoolyards, and then like 1 and 2 was A trays, and then 3 and 4 was like schoolyards and A trays. Yeah, that's how they went. Then it was like I said, then it was like the Insanes. It was like 9 and 10. That was Insanes. It was like Hussein's, and 9 is like Insanes, and then it was like some Compton, more Comptons down there, the Park Villages. It was like in 11 and 12. I know my whole tier, nigga. That's when Throwdown and all them was down there, and Big Hat from Park Village, Samoan Hat. So that's who I was all in the Mazel. You know what I mean? We was there, and that bitch rocked out. And we weren't supposed to be there. The nigga talking about we weren't there. We went in there, the 6 O's was up there. East Coasters, Photos, 4 Trays, all them was up there. You know what I mean? That's when Scooby from 11-8 and Lil Herm Dog from 4 Tray, they all they family, and Crazo from 11-8. That was all up there. It was it was all there. It was 111 neighborhood, 6-0 East Coasters, all that. It was all that was up there, and we was all down there. Showline. Oh yeah, the Showline. They was down there too. I forgot. They was towards the end too, with the Park Villages. They had like I said, because Boniac from Showline them came big. Oh yeah, Big Boomer, all them from Showline was in there. The white homie from Showline, Larry. I think I forgot what they used to call colors down. Yeah, the Showlines was down there too. That was it. Schoolyard, Showlines, A-Trays, Hoovers, Insanes, Do Rocks, and the Comptons. That was on my tier. All the East Coasters and the 30s to the 100s was upstairs in the 4-pack. And little miscellaneous niggas came here and there, but they didn't last. Like a couple Gear Gang niggas tried to come, they didn't last. A couple Marvin niggas tried to come down on our tier, they didn't last. It went bad for them. Like it was going bad for certain little hoods. That's why I tripped. Certain little hoods wasn't even like big enough and strong enough to come to the Mazel, but Do-Rock was never with that. Because before that, nigga, my G homies, Big Deke, nigga, was in the Mazel, nigga. Big Deke was the first, nigga. Big Deke was in that motherfucking 4800, nigga. 85, 86 sometimes. They all them there, then Bump and Bird and all them niggas came. They legendary. Them niggas was in 47, 48. Homies been in the Mazel. And then in the 20, then when the Mazel was on the 2000 floor, the homies had their own tier. 26 thick when it was in one-man cells. You know what I mean? And then 6 O's was upstairs. You know what I mean? But Will Rock stunned it, did some gangster shit in the day room like everybody. We were never, I don't know about no, yeah, we was good. I don't know why everybody always had the impression like we was up against it. We ain't never been up against it. In no way, we ain't never did. It was some scuffles and run, but me personally, I ain't never had one fight with a nigga from 6 O's.